If you bored, then stop complaining. Tap into Slightlee daily. Pods and blogs and playlists. Everyday entertainment. Slightly to the daily. Slight to the lead to the. If you bored, then stop complaining. Tap into Slightlee daily. Pods and blogs and playlists. Everyday entertainment. Slightly to the daily. Slight to the lead to the daily.
I'm Brennan Austin Timberlake. Welcome back to the Slightly Daily Podcast. This is episode number 54. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts at Slightlee Daily.
Soon to be on Amazon podcast.
Soon to be on Amazon
Since we
Music
just figured out
or
that was a thing.
Amazon music app or whatever that is.
Sabrina just found out. Remember we were talking about that last night, and then Sabrina was like,
"Yeah, I just found out about that today.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing at all."
Well, I'm gonna be on there soon. I gotta figure it out. There's this
figure out what that takes.
There's this one. All right, so how I distribute the audio only version is there's one website that you just send it in the file and it just
all the others?
yeah.
Okay, that's
but
cool.
I'm not sure if I'm on Apple or Amazon.
Well, who cares honestly? Because who uses Amazon?
Maybe
what if you've really just been on there the whole time?
Yeah, I might have been. Shit.
Check it out. We can look it up.
All the Amazon listeners are like, man, he doesn't talk about being on Amazon.
Yeah. Oh, he.
Check me out, Apple Podcasts, Spotify,
Fuck
YouTube.
You, Amazon.
Fuck Amazon, dude.
Corbin, go ahead and say some stuff, man.
How
you been, bro? This is your second. This is Corbin's second time on here.
Is it your second?
Yeah, that's my second.
He was on here with me and Psalms one time.
Okay, and then you were in
I
the
haven't seen that
background
episode.
of mine.
Yeah,
and then I walked in the middle of your maybe last one.
That was like something like that.
That was a while ago. That's back when there were two chairs.
That was This setup right here is brand fucking new. This is the second episode where I've had the little L shape going on. I like it.
I like
couches.
It's a lot better. It's more casual.
And I can see everybody that I'm talking to.
I was just you know
you don't have to
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
but I was just I was making do with what I could with the setup with the couch and the desk.
Yeah.
But now it's feels way better.
Yeah, we need to get you a really cool coffee table.
Yeah.
Because it kind of is like a centerpiece.
It is.
It's prominently in every episode. Not now, or not in the beginning, but it is now.
It will be now. Sabrina is my third female guest.
Yes, and this is my first time.
This is Sabrina's first time.
I was in the background of one of Nathan's episodes.
That's right.
But this is the first time I'm on here.
Yep.
Super excited.
Yes. Sabrina, so there's probably a few viewers who don't know who you are. You're Nathan's...
I'm Nathan's younger sister.
Younger
That's
sister.
what I was known predominantly as in high school.
Right. But that's not just who you are.
That is not at all who I am.
But go ahead and, tell us a little bit about you.
Okay.
Currently, 2020 Sabrina.
Currently, 2020 Sabrina is working at a farm-to-table Italian restaurant that I really enjoy. We hand make everything. I really enjoy that.
Shout it out. What's the name?
Oenotri in Napa, California. I think I might be saying that a little wrong. It's either Oenotri or
There's variations.
Yeah,
it's
right.
O-E-N.
O-E-N-O-T-R-I. It is added in my Instagram bio, so you can check that out.
And you're a certified chef.
Yes, I graduated
you're a real chef.
over a year ago.
You're a whole ass chef.
Yeah, school.
Look at yourself.
It's definitely been the dream ever since I was little.
Yeah.
And so that's what I really love about my life is that every day
great.
my dreams become more and more reality.
Exactly.
And that is very fun for me.
That's your story is you're a role model to a lot of females. We need more females who,
hope so.
You know what I'm saying? We need more females who are kind of just go out there and going and getting it for themselves instead of trying to be my boyfriend or my husband's gonna.
Right. And I feel like that's
times are changing, man.
I feel like that's still predominantly a thing, especially in the South.
Yeah.
In the South for sure, but
yeah.
That whole idea of
maybe
just
not
getting
so much
married.
on the West.
Yeah, the whole idea of just getting married to a rich guy and then not having to do anything your whole life. That's very... I don't think I've ever met a girl in California that thinks that way.
Yeah.
And so I think
they're no, I work.
Yeah, I work and
nah,
I've
I
been
ain't doing
working
that.
and
Need
I'm
no
always going
man's
to work
help.
and I have a dream for myself. And so, yeah, I think it's bigger here for sure.
Yeah. Shit. Corbin graduated college.
Whoop, whoop.
A year. Has it been
Fucking
2 years?
hype.
Has it been 2 years or a year?
Been a little over a year.
Little over a year.
What have you done
Just
with your
barely.
major?
What a mean question.
Dude, they don't tell you when you're in college. It's actually hard as fuck to find a job in your major, in your field.
Yeah, like good luck.
It is.
Unless it's something like you or teaching or the medical field,
Mhm.
or like a trade school like hair or nails or
That's what
your
I really
beauty,
advocate for is
you know?
trade schools. I really,
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah.
sometimes those are the way to go for certain degrees and
It's
things.
like right away, hands on.
Yeah.
Learning
Right.
exactly what you wanted to be learning. You
Mm.
don't have to do any bullshit gen eds or nothing like that.
Right, and even if you do, because I mean, I did gen eds, but they were all
Was it
relative
like basic
to me.
math?
Right. I mean, it
and-
was, but it was culinary math, and then
Okay,
it was
yeah.
food writing, and then I did food science.
like
and
how to describe ingredients or something.
Yeah,
or
how to-
like
how to-
make a menu.
Yeah, and like how we talked a lot about how food critics write,
Yeah.
and the difference between like a
That's-
food critic and just a food reviewer and a blogger like that. We talked a lot about that.
What is the difference in a critic and a reviewer?
Reviewer just goes in with a very unbiased opinion, and a critic almost goes in kind of like it's bad, and they have to prove to themselves that it's good, and
that
so
it's
that's
not bad.
yeah, and that it's not bad, and that it's
Yeah.
worth them being there. And so yeah, we talked a lot about stuff like that.
Mm.
But so I think some trade schools do your gen eds,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they
probably.
can transfer over.
Either way.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a lot
definitely,
more
definitely.
of what
if
you want
you're-
to, what you're
But yeah, they're
wanting.
geared toward what you do.
Yeah.
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 Well,
not-
but definitely though, you're not, if you're going to some sort of trade school, you're not just gonna walk in the first day and just, they're just gonna be like, here's some scissors, cut this hair. Like, you gotta go take some courses.
You
Yeah.
gotta learn.
Like-
you gotta learn what the fuck's
Yeah.
going on. For sure.
So what's up, everybody?
Not much.
Go ahead.
This is mine and Sabrina's last day here.
Right.
We leave
Yeah.
tomorrow at like
Right.
5 in
So
the
early.
morning, dude. We got a long day of
Basically can't
Flying.
Basically,
Yeah,
yeah.
just not gonna sleep.
yeah.
Sleep on the plane.
Yeah, we're gonna sleep on the plane in South Carolina when we have a 5-hour layover.
Yeah.
So that's ass.
There's nothing even in South Carolina, too.
No.
No, and the airport's not even like close to the beach,
Oh, that's ass.
and so yeah,
Big ass.
we'll see what we can find.
So what happens? What do you guys expect when you come back? Just normal life?
To California?
Yeah. When you
Yeah.
go back home, when you get back home, just
Yeah, just
normal?
to go back to work.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to, make more friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, dude, I was actually
Lord
really
knows I
thinking
need
about
that.
your Spanish speaking rapper.
Yeah, Johnny.
Friend.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, that dude, I was like thinking about that all day. I was like, dude, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Like, and you said he doesn't have a lot of music recorded or like.
Yeah, so I was just
Any
trying to. I was
really-
like, he said that
Hey,
he'd
let's try
never-
it.
One of the first things he said was like, "Yo, I love to make music, but I don't have like the money.
You
to
don't
be
know how, yeah.
doing that." And I was like, "You just gotta meet people, bro. You just
Mhm.
gotta the more
Or-
people you know, and the more chances you get. Next thing you know, you'll just be sitting down making beats with somebody,
That's a big.
and it's not like they're there to get paid. They're just there
Yeah,
to be
to
making
do the
music
same
with
thing
you.
you're
Yeah,
doing.
just do the same thing you are.
That's a big thing. One, meeting someone, but also two, man, you can teach yourself.
Yeah,
You know, like,
it's a true statement.
bro.
That's what you've done.
I mean, yeah, definitely. But like, as far as like someone who wants to like rap or something, all you need is a computer, a $60 mic, and
Some YouTube tutorials.
some mute.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was talking about. Just the hardware. But when it comes to
You can learn anything on YouTube.
literally,
Anything.
that's how I learned all of this.
You learn how to change the oil in your car.
Learned how to fix my toilet.
YouTube.
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 YouTube University.
Dude, you can learn literally anything.
You can get a whole. Yeah, that's facts. You can get some real valuable information. The other day, so this YouTuber right here, I put him the fishing guy, YBS Youngbloods, for the viewers who can't see.
What's his name? YBS Youngblood?
That's his YBS Youngbloods. That's his
All right.
group name. But
All right. Looking at this guy, I wasn't expecting that to
yeah,
be
he's Australian.
his name.
But so I put him.
I thought this was still Queer Eye.
I threw I threw one of his videos up at Myleena's dad's house the other day, and he was like, "This is on YouTube?" He was like, "It's super high quality." I was
Right,
like,
it
"Yeah,
is.
man." I was like, "Yeah, it's the technology is like catching up. Like it's almost TV quality and YouTube quality is almost."
I mean, yeah,
The
dude.
exact same.
With like my phone, I can record in 4K with 60 frames per second.
Lady Gaga
so,
put
like,
a music video out. She filmed with
Yeah,
this.
with-
Yeah. Yeah,
Lady Gaga.
Dude, you see those commercials where it's like filmed
shot with
iPhone 11
and
Pro.
we had like billboards like that in San Francisco too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like a
Had-
giant one that I walk by every day.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking crazy.
How's the shop been, Corbin?
Yeah, Corbin, I was gonna ask about car. Like, has the business slowed down any?
No.
You know?
No.
People getting those stimulus checks and like, yo, let me go get this done.
It's a little different. Like the small.
You do like
jobs.
repairs. It's not really cosmetic, is it?
No, he does
It's
like
everything.
Little bit
it
of-
does
okay.
everything.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
complete
primarily-
restorations and
Yeah,
whatnot.
like frame off restorations, any custom parts.
Yeah.
Like just anything.
Yeah.
But we can do little stuff, like insurance jobs, things like that. Little small stuff slowed down a little bit just because people weren't wanting to like bring their cars in and they're using the stimulus check just to get by,
Yeah.
But a lot of the stuff like the big jobs, I mean, if you have that kind of money to be putting into like making your car look nice and run nice, like it's no object. You're, with all this going on, they're just like, okay, everything else cleared up. Y'all can just, speed up on my stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, yeah. So we've been plenty busy.
I saw you gutted your car.
Yeah.
Why?
It's been gutted. For like,
Why is it gutted? Why do you only
like
have
a
one
month,
driver's seat in
dude.
there?
No
And that's
seats.
it.
Yeah. No door
There's
panels.
no door panels or nothing. It's
anything.
just he got a
He's
full
just
blown
worried
race
about
car
himself.
Spare
outside.
tires gone.
Hey Ellie.
Anything to say?
Ellie.
What do you have to say about the rumors?
I saw that video of that pit bull with the
And that's on period. Yeah.
You heard the man.
Yeah.
Okay, that was all she had to say.
Back to you.
But yeah, what did you do that? Were you putting like some sound deadener in there or what? That would
Yeah.
be my guess.
It started off like, the book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, and it just runs with it. Like I started off wanting to clean the inside of my car like real deep, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna have everything out, I'm gonna do sound deadening. If I do that, I'm gonna mess with these speakers. And then I was like, oh, I found rust. Okay, I gotta fix this rust. And then it's like turned into a list
One
of
thing
like
after the
20
other.
different things. Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you only have one seat in your car.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you can't take anybody anywhere.
Completely
That's
unsafe.
all right,
It's
yeah.
a death
yeah, it's
machine.
that's
It's
not
okay.
a loss, really.
The important parts are there, but it's
Yeah.
just kind of loud in there.
What you need. Yeah, it's a little. There's lots of road noise.
Little echoey.
You can hear literally every bump in the road, every rock, gravel. that
all
hits
the problems that you were masking before. in your car.
are definitely
Are
there
so
now.
clear
You're
now.
very aware of them.
So, let me ask you car guys this, and maybe Sabrina, you could chime in as well,
think so.
because I'm not a car guy.
No, I'm right there
What?
with you.
All right. So, as technology is sort of advancing in the vehicle world, we're having more like electric run vehicles.
Yeah.
How sustainable is that?
As an electric run vehicle.
How possible is it for us all to be having one 50?
Well, it
100 years
would.
from
I
now?
mean,
You know?
theoretically, if we were
Like,
to
could that
all
happen?
get like fossil fuel running
they're
cars,
really
like
hard to
gas running
maintenance.
cars out of the picture, and it was all electric, then I mean, basically, we'd still be focused a lot more on coal and electricity that way. Like out here, I'm kind of ignorant once.
You know what
again,
I'm
but
saying though? Like how possible would it be for us, for every car in traffic to be electric run,
I think it'd be very possible
to like transition,
especially within like the next like 20 years.
I feel like that's a little quick.
Dude, I mean, if you lived out, if you saw what me and Sabrina see every
Yeah.
day, the
Yeah.
amount of Teslas that I
No,
see,
dude, I see a ton here.
yo, I
really
see a
do.
Tesla every other
Yeah,
car.
I believe it.
Like 50% of the cars out there are completely electric, whether it's a Tesla or like a Hyundai.
A Volt.
Like you don't even realize that Hyundai makes fully electric vehicles.
Yeah.
Toyota makes a couple fully electric vehicles. Prius
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure. Oh, dude, I
Prius,
see
yeah.
Prius is like nobody's business.
They're just it's like an Ultima out here. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
What do you think, Corbin? Do you think that that's like do you really think that
That's a possibility.
That's
Is that the question?
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a possibility for sure.
Like how
whether it's sustainable or not for like the environment,
Right.
I don't know. But
Well, not
would it
even
be
for,
any
like, the
better?
environment, but would it just be possible to keep doing that? I don't know.
yeah, I think it would be
Okay.
because there's always ways that we can find like different forms of electricity.
I've always wondered, like, how do you know how
Can't
much
always
it
find
costs to
different
make
forms
one
of
of the
gas.
charging stations?
That's
Quite
what
a
I
bit.
that's what I don't really understand because they're well, I guess they would make more if everyone was driving an electric car, there would be more charging
Right.
stations
And that's
like
why I
gas
said like
stations.
yeah, we would have to.
Yeah.
So yeah, well,
Because
then
they
that would-
that's the big thing. Like
that
if
would
you're in
also
a-
put them out of
If you're
business.
in a Tesla, and you making like a cross country trip is gonna be like very stressful.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
happening.
you have to like plan out your
that's not
You're like,
happening.
dude, if I run out, like I gotta get
Slash
towed.
impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not happening nowadays. Unless it's like, that Black Mirror episode or like shit like that where that girl pulls out the solar panel to charge her car. It's the Black Museum episode.
Oh,
And that's why
yeah,
she
yeah.
pulls up, her car like died or whatever, and she just pulls that solar panel out and sets it on the trunk.
Yeah, and then it looks
And
like she's just going to the museum to
Yeah.
waste time.
Yeah, and so she's charging.
No spoilers on the
her
episode.
car.
but
Yeah, no spoilers, but
she's definitely not going to there just to waste time.
yeah, if you guys haven't seen that, please go educate yourself. and
How
watch that.
how do you feel about electric vehicles?
I think it might be a little bit more than 20 years before.
Yeah,
That's like all
like
we
for
have.
a possible like complete makeover.
Because
I don't think it'll happen.
yeah.
I think it's possible though. I don't think it'll happen though because the gas company will not let that happen.
Right. The
Exactly.
oil
People that run petrol and
But-
anything like that.
It's too tied into everything else.
But this
Huh?
is an action.
No, they're not gonna
But
do
this
that.
is
Just
an
like they're not
actual
gonna cure
fact.
cancer. Like
This
no,
is the an actual fact though that we are running out. We will run out one day.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Literal
a fact.
fact.
And yet they still
It might-
throw up 7 new gas stations every
It
time I
might
come
be
here.
500 years from now. It might be 100, but like
But it's gonna happen.
it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
It'll
Like-
happen.
And in that sense, then I could see like more ethanol and flex fuel vehicles being a thing, because I mean that's I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure that's easily
What
done.
is flex fuel?
So it's just ethanol is like 85%
Corn.
Corn.
Okay, yeah.
and it's like a fuel made out of corn, and then so it's 85% ethanol, and then like 15% normal petrol, like gasoline.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Gotcha.
I could see like a transition like that being a lot more like
Doable.
plausible, just because
We
it's
grow
not
a
like
ridiculous
even if
amount
we
of
just
corn.
like rent. Well, we wouldn't just run out overnight. So
Yeah,
I forget
yeah,
what I was
yeah.
about to say about that, but I could see there being more of a push of like, all right, them being like, okay, there's going to be big tax breaks, this and that, for you to get a vehicle that is anything but just straight gasoline.
Yeah.
And it just kind of tapers off until it's like, okay, just no more gasoline cars
yeah,
because we
but-
don't have any,
but
or at
like-
least by the time we're out.
Right, but since that it's an actual fact that it is inevitable, like we have to think of what's after that. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
Because like it's like
Too
well,
bad we're not in charge.
Yeah, well, too bad we probably won't be alive when we run out of fossil fuels.
Probably not.
But
Probably not. But I
let's
feel like
just
in our lifetime we'll definitely see.
see a shortage.
A major decline, I
I
think.
mean-
Either maybe that, but also I was just gonna say a major change in the way that we operate or run our vehicles, like the way that power supply that we use.
Yeah.
Because I think if more people started using the electric cars,
Then the
'cause-
need for gas goes down, and then
Yeah.
we use it less.
Yeah.
Sorry.
especially for short-term drives, because
Yeah.
like that's very plausible.
Like work commutes.
Exactly.
Right,
Like if
everyday
you're like
car type
Yeah.
stuff.
charge it at home, charge it at work, like that's got most of your week covered kind of thing. But
Yeah.
when it gets into longer term
Long
trips,
travel.
it's either going to come down to like them being able to have more stations everywhere and you being able to charge faster. Because like on
Yeah.
a road trip, you can't
Oh, yeah,
just
that's
stop
another
for
thing,
hours
yeah.
at a time, you know?
8 hours.
You gotta wait for it to charge.
like
yeah.
forever. But if they don't do that, the other thing could be like a rise in public transport again,
Yeah.
because they can make that be electric as well, but like the train doesn't have to stop. Like it can be on a connected charging rail the whole time kind of thing.
Well, what about how do you guys feel about the autonomous
Vehicles?
vehicle
I'm with it.
technology?
Not
I'm with it.
What
I
does
watched a
that
video
mean?
of a guy.
Well,
Well,
where
it means it drives
drive
itself.
itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
like the
okay.
Teslas, they're not fully autonomous, but they
Man,
But
I
I
saw
think
a
the
video
ones
of a
where you, like,
guy
help
like
them
leaving
parallel
his
park
house.
and
He
stuff
typed
like
in
that.
yeah, but like actually drive
like
and like
literally
stop at a
driving.
stop
Yeah,
sign.
Wow.
they do that now though.
Yeah.
Like I saw a video of a guy.
That's the thing.
He was like leaving his house, and he typed in the address that he needed to go to. Hit go. Did not touch his steering wheel the
Just-
whole time, and I mean it stopped.
I
Took
don't
a
know.
right at the
That's
stop
just-
sign. Went to the light.
kinda
Stopped at
scared.
the
I
light.
know.
Took a right. Hopped on the interstate. Merged into traffic.
There's a couple of
Nice.
horror movies
Yeah.
about cars that do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's trippy. That's scary, but I think I'm with it. I'm down with that.
What do you think?
I don't know, man.
Because like there's just I don't know.
I could
I
see
think
some
it's cool.
iRobot
Well,
shit
also think
happening.
about this. Maybe the AI is like a whole nother thing. We can get into AI too, but like
AI is scary.
All right, but really think about this though. Like Tesla, they were theorized to be apparently working on like a 18-wheeler that was
Yeah, they got
electric
'em.
powered and autonomous. So that would just take
That would take away everybody's jobs.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that, but also I don't think that they would ever let that just be a sole autonomously like running vehicle. I think that they would
Just have a
definitely
remote control.
you'd still have a driver in there.
They've
You know what
talked
I'm
about
saying?
having like still like an operator that would be there if like anything went wrong
Yeah.
or failed, but and then at that point now you've got to have a more even though they would technically be doing less,
They'd
they've got to
be
be more
more
trained
trained.
than your average truck
Yeah.
driver. But
Facts.
Speaking of training, let's get the police some more training. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Sabrina, me and Nate talked about
We talked about that
the
for a while.
law
Yeah.
enforcement and stuff, but you tell me what's been on your mind about whatever the fuck, like what's been more prominent in your mind lately?
More
with
prominent.
social issues. I mean, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
So don't feel like you have to just pick one. Like we can, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
I guess
and
I can ask you this.
yeah.
Defund, abolish, or nothing? Defund, abolish, or reform? How do you know?
I will say that the only one of those that I feel like I have a real grasp on of the definition is just defund. So I feel like I don't have a well enough grasp on like what exactly abolish would
So
mean.
it's basically like,
Like-
defund
like-
the police would be to
Right.
take away their
Move some
budget
money
in
around.
a certain way and then
Right.
move the money around.
Right. And so I get
ab-
that.
Abolishment would be completely get
Just
rid
completely
of the
gone.
fucking police.
No law
like,
enforcement.
Reform would
But
be
like
completely come at it at a new angle, give them, 2 years of training.
Which they have
Yeah.
started.
They have to do that.
They
They have to, and then everything's just done in a completely different
They-
manner.
So what if we defund and reform all
I'm-
that
I'm with
together?
it.
We've already started to reform. They just passed there was an executive order that Trump's administration passed to like ban chokeholds and ban no-knock warrants. So I mean, it's a step.
Yeah, didn't they call that Breonna Taylor's law?
I think,
think
so.
so,
like
yeah.
that?
Which makes sense.
Have
But
those
like
cops been arrested
that
yet?
that would be
No.
like an exam. No,
No.
not yet. They will be.
I hope so, man. It's been quite a
Um,
while.
George Floyd's. Those cops were in trial. Started trial today.
I saw that on the
Yeah,
news.
we saw that on the news at our grandparents.
But yeah, reform that they took the first step in a reform. But yeah,
Yeah.
so like what just kind of tell me.
So I think I'm definitely.
What's up?
I know that the amount of money that the police has, I just know is ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And the fact that when I was in elementary school and I was working on computers that were 20 years old, and then the police
Yeah.
has full riot gear in Murfreesboro, Tennessee,
Yeah.
where they've
and
never
our,
done
Our
anything
teacher's
like
literally
that.
up on the old school projector, like
Right, and like
literally
has
with the
to
translucent clear paper and writing out math problems
and has to like
then
assign a
coming
kid
through
to
and-
go home and clean those every week.
Yeah,
And it's just
Yeah.
ridiculous like that. And then I hear about where my girlfriend went to high school and like they had iPads in all the classrooms and like it was just way more advanced at such an early age. And I don't know, that's just the comparison. But to get back on the police, I think defund and to move around that would be
So defund and reform.
yeah. But I don't know, I need to get more
Educated.
on
Yeah.
the whole abolishment and
Yeah. Look, let's just
Yeah.
go ahead and
because
pause.
I will
Let me
say
pause-
that
let me
right now
pause you
that
right here.
I need more education.
I'm not an
for
expert.
sure.
Let me just pause everyone.
Yeah.
I am not an expert. You are not.
Yeah,
You're not. You're
absolutely
not.
not.
Nobody is an
Nope.
expert.
No.
Nope.
We're all white people.
Yeah, we're all white guys. Yeah, we're all
Four
white.
white people in a room.
Yeah, but yeah, like I just was trying to, cause like I've just been trying to do a lot of listening and learning as much as I can. Like maybe you can teach me something, or like maybe I can give you a new bit of information that maybe
Right.
you didn't have, and we can kind of try and come to some kind of solution. Because I had this really long conversation with somebody at work, just basically saying like, all right, look at the people who are in office and who is our government right now. It's baby boomers.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, they grew up. It was illegal for interracial marriage to happen.
Yeah.
Like they grew up in this like
A completely different
just-
time.
it was like civilized. There was a civilized world, sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
But like there's these archaic like laws. Like that was an
ideologies.
actual law.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And when those people die, it's going to be, after that, it's going to be our parents, mostly, generation who's in office. And then after that, it's going to be predominantly us in like 30, 40 years or whatever,
Mhm.
you know.
I
And
don't even think it'll be that long. I mean, we're 24
I mean, no,
now.
we already have people. I mean, there's some younger people in office now.
But nowhere near the majority. I
No,
mean,
Right,
no, that's
no,
what
not at all.
Nah.
that's what I'm getting to.
The
Is
majority is
And I don't.
old
look at-
people.
Look at our two presidential candidates. They're both late 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
What's the age? 35?
30.
35 to be the president?
I think 35 is the youngest age.
What's the youngest
35
president?
or
What's the
40?
youngest president we've ever had?
JFK.
JFK.
And then Obama wasn't
Yeah,
too far,
that's what I would thought.
but it was
Obama.
JFK. He was like early 40s. Obama was like mid 40s, late 40s.
Okay. Corbin, what's your favorite Uncrustable?
Just
So anyway,
Bro, how many
serious.
are there?
What are yours Uncrustable?
I think there's 4 different kinds. There's the strawberry and
Grape.
peanut butter. There's grape
I'm not
and peanut
about
butter.
strawberry jam.
There's strawberry, or there's grape and peanut butter. And then
Original.
there's honey and peanut butter.
I haven't had that, but I think I
Bomb.
like that.
And then there's just like a
there's
plain
Nutella
chocolate.
kind of
Nutella.
chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Chocolate.
Yeah. I swear I've
I
seen
know that's
just
a
like a
little much.
chocolate
That's
one.
not a sandwich. That's like
It's
a
an Uncrustable, though.
good dessert pocket. Kinda.
Dessert pocket. Cold,
I would say
cold
just the
dessert
original.
pocket. Original? The OG purple box.
Yep. Purple
You can't go wrong.
Would you eat a cheese-filled Pop-Tart?
Mm,
Not at
no.
all.
What kind of
Just
cheese?
cheese.
Actually,
No,
no.
just cheese.
No, just it's just
No.
called cheese.
No. I'm picturing like some thick pasture, like super. It's not even gonna
Like
melt.
that stuff you
type
get in the
cheese.
meat and beef stick, the beef
Yeah.
stick with the
Yeah.
cheese.
It's just
Gross.
double
That can
Slim
sit
Jim
out
pack.
on the shelf for
Yeah, that's
months,
eons.
yeah.
And that's
and be
just-
fine.
You put the Pop-Tart in the toaster, and it's like,
Ooh, and you
but
put
it
the
has
butter
like,
on it and
but it's like
everything.
got frosting on it. It's got like a white frosting on it.
What is the? It's like normal frosting.
It's sour
Disgusting,
cream.
bro.
Sour cream.
Sour cream frosting.
No. So yeah, what was it? Cheese filled Pop Tart or peanut butter mayonnaise flavored Tootsie
Banana.
Pop?
Ew.
Oh.
And it's filled with a mixture of peanut butter and mayonnaise.
Would
And
you
it doesn't even have a Tootsie Pop in it?
No.
Oh.
would you eat
It's
a,
just called a Tootsie.
would you eat a
For no
caramel
reason.
covered jalapeno?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd give it a try.
I'd try it.
That
I
actually
mean,
might be good.
I sold chocolate bacon at school from time to time.
That's
Did
not
you
bad.
make it?
Chocolate covered bacon. No, I think Miss Smith made it.
Riverdale's theater
Shout outs
team.
to the theater teachers at Riverdale.
Shout out to doing plays where you can be in them.
Right?
First Watch. Have you guys heard of First Watch?
Yeah.
The breakfast place?
Have you had it?
I have.
Yeah, it's pretty bomb.
They have this stuff called $1 Million Bacon there.
Yeah, they got that in SF. Remember, that's the place that we went.
They have a First Watch
They,
out
they
there?
I
had
don't know what
the
you're talking
$1 million
about.
bacon.
Dude,
The place that I got those sweet potato pancakes.
hitting.
The place where we went when our car got busted into.
Oh, see, I don't remember anything about that because
About that
all my
restaurant?
school books got stolen, so
Oh.
that's the only thing I remember about that day.
Tough.
Dude, we were gone for like 30
And we were
minutes.
on the way
man.
to like my
To
school.
school.
And so
And-
like when we got there, I had to immediately go to the bookstore and buy all these books and buy a
Again.
new laptop. Yeah, again.
Oh, you had to buy a new laptop?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
basically just
They-
took like one
fuck.
backpack and it had like 4 of my school books in it, my laptop, my toothbrush
dude.
that was electric. So that was
Not the
$100.
toothbrush.
Not the
Yeah,
toothbrush.
we walked up and we were only gone for like 30, 45 minutes, and then our car was busted into.
It was only like a quarter mile away from the restaurant. It like was
Yeah.
right there.
It was right there. It was on the plane in like the middle of the day on
Just-
the side of the street. Like there's a million other cars parked right here, but
That's so
our
trash.
window is
Yeah.
busted out.
They were like, oh, they're not from
Yeah,
here.
I mean, I saw somebody leave their window down in the city not too long ago, and some homeless dude just walked up and opened that hoe up. The alarm started going off.
just
He
rummaged.
He just
went
doesn't
through it
care.
right quick, and then shut the door and walked off.
Just, you did. He
was
didn't
like-
give a shit who saw.
Yeah.
Oh
He didn't
well,
give a
yeah,
fuck.
it's the middle of the day, 2 p.m., sun's out.
I mean, yeah, what are they gonna say? I saw a homeless guy break into a car, and it's,
Oh.
yeah, I bet you did.
Yeah,
I bet you
Uh,
did.
You probably did, bud.
Yeah.
Oh, let me ask you this, Sabrina.
Mhm.
So we remember what we were saying yesterday about what is like grounds to call the cops on someone.
Oh yeah.
What really is.
Dude, yeah, Sabrina, what are the grounds to call the cops on somebody?
Like
What are
I'm
the grounds to call the
thinking,
cops
oh,
on?
you
I was
see a
thinking,
guy
like-
with a gun walking into a bank, maybe.
See, but it's so
I'm
like
calling the cops.
nowadays, like
Stop.
no, I
He's
wouldn't.
carrying it like this. I'm calling the cops. Like,
Like, hey man, I mean, but
If it's a white guy, yeah.
yeah,
I'm calling the
100.
cops.
do you understand what I'm
100%.
saying though?
I definitely understand what you're saying because no, I'm not gonna call the cops just because I see somebody looking suspicious and making me nervous.
Yeah, that's dumb.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I could see it if I knew for 100% that my life was in danger, then maybe. But at this point, I don't even know. I don't even know.
I
Like,
said if I saw somebody else's life like completely in danger, like, you know, somebody's.
but you wouldn't.
Like,
you're telling
like
me
a grown man's beating up a woman.
you'd
like,
whip
Yeah.
out your
or-
phone rather than just run over there.
No, I'm running over there. Yeah,
Yeah.
first,
Doing
first,
both,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or I might
Well,
I
think
might
about
look
it.
at whoever.
All
Yo,
right.
call the cops.
say you,
Yeah,
well, all right.
something like that.
Say you're alone and you see that happening at the park, and like you get him off and you whoop his ass, and then you're like, "Stay down. I'm getting the cut. Like,
Probably wouldn't.
I'm about to get
if-
your ass
if,
taken
like, you know,
downtown." Or would you just leave him there?
Oh, see,
Where's
yeah,
the?
that's-
You know what I'm saying?
Where's the person that was getting assaulted?
Well, I mean,
in this
okay, let's
situation?
just say you saved her, and the dude is on the ground, and you just knocked him the fuck out.
Like I whooped his ass.
Yeah, and
I
then-
don't fight, so that's not. Happening.
I know, but like,
but
Hypothetical, purely
theoretically,
I don't fight
I
either.
whooped his ass, and he's on the ground.
would you
passed
you
out.
want him to go to jail?
I'd like.
Or would you want his?
I'd ask her what she was feeling. Be like, do you want this guy
You want him to go to
to
jail?
go to jail, or what? How did you want to handle this?
Yeah.
You want me to throw him in my trunk?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean-
what do we need to do here?
I'm no serial killer or anything like that, but like, what do you want?
I don't know. Basically,
'cause
what I'm
it's not
getting
my,
to is
like-
what the fuck. What are
What do you-
grounds for
what do you call
calling
the
the
cops
cops
for
on
anymore?
someone?
Yeah, what are you gonna ruin somebody's life for?
Because I mean, I can say that me and Nathan got our home broken into when we were younger, and those cops didn't do anything but
Yeah.
write us a
Same.
a
I had my
write-up
bike
and-
stolen when I
yeah.
was younger. My
Had
mom
bike
called the
stolen and
cops.
watched the guy ride it right in front of me like 2
Just-
days later.
Oh.
Yeah, basically. I was like, damn, that's my bike.
Yeah, I got my bike
I'm not
stolen
gonna
when I was
say
younger.
anything.
Fuck.
My mom called the cop. He came up and he was like, "Did you see him do it?" And then we were like,
Right.
"Well, no." And he was like, "Well, if we find a bike, we'll call you."
Damn.
Right.
Like, okay, yeah,
I
sure.
was like-
Yeah.
thanks for that help.
Okay.
It's kind of hot in here.
It does get quite hot. The lights. Yeah, I don't know. That's just such a weird. It's really a thought I'd never thought about before.
Yeah, I think
Because
hopefully nowadays people think about that
Mhm.
before just pulling out their phone and dialing 911. They think, hopefully,
yeah,
they just have a little moment of like,
like wait,
do I really
Yeah.
need to
Well,
call the police right now?
Like I said, you could full on ruin somebody's life like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like you have no idea
or cost them
what
their life.
Yeah,
that what
absolutely.
caused
Get them
this
killed.
situation to go down,
Yeah.
and you don't know what the outcome could be.
Yeah. Well, like that Ahmaud Arbery thing,
Yeah.
Mhm.
dude. They called. All right. If you think about it, if they wouldn't have pursued him, it almost would have been like, kind of like. There almost kind of wouldn't have been a question because they called him at first and they were like, "Hey, I think this guy's breaking into someone's house. He looks suspicious." If they would have just hung up and just went back in the house, you know, instead of going after him and literally, I mean, they got charged with murder.
Yeah, they
literally.
they full on murdered him.
And but like, all right.
Well, also, yeah,
they
if
were
you're gonna
like,
call the
I
cops,
don't know."
let the cops do it.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what
Don't
I'm
call the
saying.
Handle
cops
it,
and then
like-
try to do it yourself.
But then
Yeah,
it also-
and it's one or the other. It's like handle it yourself or call the police, I
Yeah.
guess.
But then also, you know,
But
that's
don't handle it yourself.
That's the whole.
If you're gonna be like,
what?
fucking
Come on,
that.
you got something to say?
There's video footage of like multiple people going in and out of that house. It wasn't like he was the only one. It was
Yeah,
a job site.
they were just.
It was a job site.
Yeah,
And so they singled him out. It wasn't
Right. they were like, "Oh, this is the guy."
yeah, because there were
Right.
so many other people that went in and out. Like,
Yeah.
they obviously singled him out. So
Yeah,
It's fucked. For those of you
Yeah.
guys that watching, that's Katie, my cousin.
yeah.
She didn't really want to be on camera today, but I knew
But
she'd
she
have
has some
something to
2 cents
say.
to
But-
throw.
But you're right. I don't know. It's
No, come on.
if they wanted to be like a good citizen or whatever, and protect their neighborhood, be the neighborhood watch.
Then why the fuck are you gonna murder somebody?
Do it, maybe. I'm not even saying, but also that's kind of the the like question I'm bringing. When is that even okay to call the cops if you think someone might be doing something?
No, if you think someone might be doing something, no.
Yeah.
You better know somebody's doing something.
Right.
Like
If they
you
saw
know,
him-
if you watch this guy walk up and like look around,
Bust a
and
window
bust a
and-
window, and then reach his hand in there and open the door, okay, I can see why you would be suspicious, but no.
But
if
he
you
was-
think somebody might be doing something, listen to how like
I
that
don't-
sounds. Like,
yeah,
Right,
that's
then just be a little creeper and sit there and watch and
Yeah,
see if something's
yeah.
really going on.
Just wait to see what happens. Like,
go sit in the back, like just go sit by your
Yeah.
window and just see if you want to be up in people's business like that. There's no making
Yeah.
such a statement like that.
dude. That video's fucking crazy. And you know what's also crazy? Did y'all see that video of him getting? There's an
No.
actual video
Yeah.
of him getting shot.
I
did
try
not.
not to watch
Dude.
those.
It's brutal. Dude, and what's fucking crazy? Well, the guy who took the video he also got charged too. And you know what's crazy? How that video got released? He released it on his own. His lawyer told him to release it because he thought it would help his case.
Oh
what
my
an idiot!
Wow.
Because they were
What?
like, look, they were trying to claim like self-defense or whatever. They were saying that he grabbed the gun first, but like the video showed that he
That
didn't.
Didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
It's like, did he watch?
Well, yeah, I mean,
lawyer
I'd
watch
full
the
on
video
believe that he should be
before?
charged as well. Like
He
anybody
did. He
involved
did.
in that
He
situation.
was like accessory. He got charged with murder too.
Someone, like, guiding him, like he was running, and that man was like pushing him down that way. to
Yeah.
get there.
There was 2 trucks that was like essentially stalking the guy.
That's so fucked, dude.
Broad day. Shot with
Go
a
the
shot.
fuck home, dude.
Yeah,
Why are
man.
you following somebody? You fucking weirdo, dude. That's so weird.
Right, but if
That's
you're bothered
weird.
by it, you can literally just leave. You
Yeah.
can literally
Yeah.
just
Just
go away
leave.
and continue your
Yeah.
own life and blah blah blah.
Yeah, that one's like there's no gray area with that one.
Nah,
Like at all.
nah.
And a lot of these there's
But
really
somehow people make it seem like there is.
Yeah. But a lot of these are black and white.
Yeah.
No pun intended, but like for real, like there's not most of these don't have any gray area. It's this.
Yeah,
It's
no.
very
this
obvious
happened.
what happened.
Yeah, and it's very obvious. And what is there to get like? Why would you even like? What is there to fight about? What is there to disagree on? Like,
Yeah.
come
That
on.
is true, man.
What is there to disagree on?
That is true. People
What was it? Alex was like complaining about one of his friends saying something about how cops kill a bunch of white people too. They actually kill more white people, and he was like,
there's more
he
of
was like,
us.
I don't even want to get into the whole numbers situation, but like, you're not mad about it.
Right, you're not
Yeah.
also
Like,
mad.
let me just cut to that right quick.
You're not also mad that
Yeah.
they kill white guys too?
You're not mad
They're
that they
kill-
kill fucking white people?
Right.
That they kill anybody? Like,
You're like, come on, get over it, man. They kill us too.
yeah,
Like-
what?
Like, that makes it okay.
That's
do you mean?
okay. Yeah, no, fuck no, dude, no.
Look. I said this in the podcast I did with Dalton, but I'll just say it again. So, one, white people make up 65% of the population. So yes, there's gonna be more.
Duh.
There's just literally more
And
of
there's
us.
just literally more. The chances of it happening is more likely. And also, there's this thing called confirmation bias. Okay, and you literally find any kind of like nugget of information to try and form
Skew
your
the
opinion.
situation. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
to
also, you can make numbers.
do anything.
You can make surveys look like whatever. If we just surveyed everyone in this apartment complex, CNN could use it and say, well, 52% of people
Right.
I mean, yeah,
said this.
we learned that in
Right.
school.
2%
Like
of what?
how easily you can make a simple
Right.
graph just look so
So
biased in
exactly.
any situation. Like,
Yes.
you just change a couple numbers around, and then all of a sudden this bar goes
And especially
all the way up here,
And it's
but
like,
it's
oh
only
my
one
God.
different.
Yeah,
Like,
it's only-
especially going to like different demographics and stuff like that.
yeah, full on.
Yeah, you can literally make numbers look a certain way, even though that's not actually what the truth is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know why is there such a discrepancy? Why is there a debate?
People are racist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that right there just kind of
Yeah.
proves it
Yeah.
to me. Like
I mean,
if you
you're
have
arguing at this point.
if you're arguing with that, like I got nothing else for you. Like
Yeah.
I guess you're fucking racist or
Yeah.
prejudice or bigotry, whatever you want to call it, man. Like,
I just
what is there to fight about? If somebody's upset that their people are getting murdered,
And you're saying, yeah, but
yeah, but if you have a
what's
but
wrong with
in
you?
any way, it's like
I think people were just scared to be wrong, man. I think people were scared to say, "Damn, I was."
to realize that
Because like personally,
this-
dude, I didn't understand the term Black Lives Matter, the movement, until this year.
until this go around.
Like, to be honest, I'd heard it 7 years ago when Trayvon Martin died.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I mean, not that I was like, well, white lives matter.
Yeah.
That's not what I was
but-
saying.
yeah.
But I wasn't like, I didn't comprehend it, you know? Like, I mean, I wrote a song 4 years ago about police brutality that no one heard. But anyway, I did, for real. But, like, I don't
Is
know.
that on SoundCloud somewhere?
It is.
Somebody go find that.
But yeah, I don't know. I didn't, but now I can kind of, like, I've kind of just come to terms with being like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah, like you understand now.
Yeah. Not that I was
that-
like white, I'm like a white supremacist.
Right.
No, and I don't think anybody ever thought that.
No, and I
Yeah.
don't think anyone thought that, but like, I just feel like some people who might have been in my position 5 years ago are scared to say, to change, to like grow out of that and kind of admit maybe that you're wrong.
That you're
Yeah,
wrong in the
yeah,
past,
that you're
yeah.
wrong, or just like
Like-
the system that you live in is built completely wrong.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
I don't know. How do you guys feel about the Confederate flag?
I want to hear Corbin say something.
Yeah. How do you feel about the Confederate flag?
I mean,
The Confederacy was 4 or 5 years
Yeah.
a country.
see,
Yeah.
that was news to me. I didn't think that it was some
Well,
like,
yeah.
super deep thing, you know, like that it was like hundreds of years or anything like
Yeah.
that. But like it was only this year, 2020, that I realized that, and I was like, wow.
Well, the way people
Ugh.
sport it around here, you'd think that it was still a fucking thing, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah, that their grandpa,
we
and
were just
great-grandpa,
in
and great-great-grandpa was in it.
wherever we just were in
Exactly,
Chapel Hill. They were
exactly.
flying that shit
Yeah.
high as hell. Like
Yeah, I mean isn't it the Mississippi flag still has it on it?
They're
Yeah,
That was
they
today,
yeah.
changed it.
which is, but yeah, I don't know, cause I feel like there's one group of people who can use it as a hate thing, but I feel like maybe it could the symbol of that is like being proud of coming from the South.
okay,
Do you know what I'm saying? Now,
Yeah.
yes, the South there was a lot of fucked up shit going on, but there was slaves in the North too. Okay.
yeah,
That red and white flag, red, white, and blue flag with the X on it.
yeah. But didn't that derive from?
I mean, didn't
The
that fly
time-
on like the Confederacy was?
It did.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
did.
well, I mean, didn't that derive from like the South not wanting to abolish slavery?
That's not why we had the Civil War.
No, I'm talking about the Confederate flag.
Like why the Confederacy?
They wanted. All right.
formed.
Okay. The Civil War started because of the debate of states' rights
Versus the country.
versus national federal rights, and the Civil War started because of money. People think it's just we fought the Civil War to slavery
Abolish
versus
slavery.
not. I mean, it had a part to do with it,
I would say a
Right.
large part.
but it was about money though.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all. That's
But
what
in
it
turn,
was.
it's about money, as in like, okay,
don't
we
wanna
just
pay
lost
our
all
workers.
this free labor.
Yeah.
So in a turn, it's
I'm not
still
saying I'm not
goes-
saying it didn't have anything to do with
Oh,
it.
yeah, no,
But
I
feel
know,
like,
I know.
I feel like people do need to know that we didn't fight a civil war just the North wasn't just like let's get in there and like let's free all the
Right,
slaves.
this-
The North had slaves as well.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying?
one thing. I feel like people think the North was just like, yeah, let's just do away with all of that and
Yeah.
we'll just be
I
all
mean-
cool together. And it's not exact. Yeah.
It wasn't exactly like that, but I mean, but yeah. So how do you think that the Confederate flag is like
Yes,
evil?
yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
I'm proud to be from the South.
Yeah, and I don't need
You
I don't
ever
need that
seen
flag
me
to
rock any sort
No.
of Confederate flag?
No,
Yeah.
absolutely
Never.
not.
You know what? I can tell people how much I love humidity and fried chicken and catfish.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't need.
Other ways.
I got
Yeah,
Tennessee
there are-
on my foot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sabrina has a tattoo of Tennessee on her foot. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need the Confederate flag. The Confederacy lasted for what, 4 years?
I think it was literally 4 years.
4 years. and the people that are holding on to that, I would have to
150 plus years ago too, like on top of that.
I would have to say that at this point,
No one who was alive during then is alive now.
is alive
Yeah,
now.
and it's not like it was like your grandpa. Like, it wasn't like that.
It's like
Nah,
your
it's
grandpa's
level.
grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would definitely have to say that it does. I can't think of the word for it, but it entails like there's racism behind that flag.
It coincides.
There's
Yeah, it
racism
coincides.
behind. All right, let me also, because I'm trying to be objective. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
there's racism behind the 50 stars.
Yeah, let's burn it too.
Down with it.
Okay, that's that's basically kind of what I'm
Light that
getting
bitch
to.
on fire too. Fuck
It's
it.
not just the Confederate flag that
But
is
I-
quote unquote racist.
I completely
the
agree
American
with you.
flag is also
Yeah, I
pretty
completely
pretty
agree
racist.
with you on that.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'd have no rebuttal to
It's
that.
all about the 13 colonies on the stripes.
Yeah.
and
Is that what that's
And-
for?
Yeah,
thought.
13
The
stripes.
13
Yeah,
original
13 stripes
colonies.
for the
13
original
stripes,
colonies.
50
Okay.
stars.
Okay.
Yeah. But, so you're an anarchist? Let me just.
Throw that flag in there.
I think Nathan has heard me say some pretty anarchist stuff. At this
I have
point,
a,
I've
I
just
have a
gotten,
friend at work who is literally an anarchist. So,
Yeah.
dude, you're not gonna like
Yeah,
scare
yeah.
me. You're not gonna scare me. Like,
I would say I've just really gotten to that point. I mean, I called our cousin an idiot at the wedding the other day, and Nathan and my dad were like, "Oh, that's kind of sad." And
aw.
no, it's not. I think if she would have heard me act, if I should have really just said it in my normal voice instead of saying it under my breath, maybe could have educated her and gotten her to stop saying that stupid shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that's just how I feel. And it's going back to what I was saying earlier about how I feel not like I'm not educated enough and I want to get more educated,
Yeah.
but I think I definitely used to be scared just to even join the conversation and to even listen because I was so
We need to have a dialogue.
uneducated. Yeah, and
You
I
need to talk to people who you don't agree with.
right, and I want to be. I'm
Don't be scared.
down to be more into the conversation now, and I like that saying, I'm not educated enough on that situation to
Yeah.
really speak on has become more of an okay thing to say, and
Yeah, for sure.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm down with that being generalized. Like, I mean, dude, you can openly admit that you don't know something. Like, you don't have to, like when somebody's like, "Hey, did you see this?" and you're like, I'm not really sure. I do this all the time, and I need to fucking stop.
You
Like-
just say yeah.
and I'm like, yeah,
just-
I know what
Yeah,
that
I
is.
did.
Yeah, I think I've seen it. Like,
Yeah.
nah, bro, just be like, no, I haven't
No,
seen
I
that.
haven't.
And I mean, if the conversation goes dry at that point, then it's like, okay, that person didn't want to tell you about it anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I personally think we as I think us as just human beings, we don't necessarily need a dictator or a president, but we need I feel like we need some kind of structure.
Leadership. I'm down with the
look
word
at-
structure.
Look
I
at,
like that
look
better.
At, all right, look at the Native Americans or old ancient civilizations. Like the Native Americans, they had a chief, they had a guy.
Yeah,
he
there
was
was a
like
guy.
he was like, okay, we're gonna do this, all right, and they were
Yeah.
like, all right, cool, and then like like in Egypt they had like pharaohs, and they were like, all right, we're gonna build these fucking pyramids. One person, like, they might, I don't know, I mean, I'm not too educated on that, but like basically what I'm saying is there was like a figurehead.
Just one guy.
I mean,
And I would have to
I
say-
don't
Or,
necessarily
like-
mean that, but like
Okay.
like we need like a group. I feel like as humans
Like
we
a
need
council or
something like that. I don't know, I feel like we wouldn't really get anywhere if we were all just kind of just free roam, just nomads, gypsies.
Yeah.
Like
I see what you're saying. The only thing that really sparks in my mind is the idea that in smaller groups of people, the person in charge is usually more respected. Like the person in a smaller aspect,
yeah.
the
Like your
person
fam-
that's,
look at your
that's
family.
leading them
Look at-
is respected, like full on. But in a large setting, they're not. They're not respected, or they're not
Yeah.
liked, or
There's
Yeah.
so much room from the tree to the ground for the apple to fall.
yes.
Well, my history teacher it was one of my history classes in high school, but he always said this. It was like world history, and we went all the way through, and he always said this saying that always stuck with me. He's, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Like
Yeah.
literally, if someone has all the power, they're going to become corrupt, like
Yeah.
What was that
all of the time.
experiment that they did at that one college? It wasn't at Stanford.
Oh, where they made the jail.
Yeah, and it showed that people
some
with
kids,
power abuse it, even if
Yeah.
they've never had it before.
Yeah,
As soon
and
as
even if they
get
know
it,
that it's just a simple
right, and they know that they really have no power.
school
over these
experiment.
people.
Yeah.
It's just been given to you by other people that have more
Yeah,
power than
they
you.
abused the fuck out of those people, and they were literally the same. They were just all students. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
or like
I
they
think
were
so.
all like.
Is that the one where they made them stay awake for? No, never mind. That was a Russian.
No,
thing.
that
Never
that
mind,
experiment's
never mind.
hella weird.
They like made,
made
these
those-
people
they-
stay up for 9 days straight, and then
Mhm.
they were like straight up like seeing into other dimensions.
Yeah, and a lot of those people did not make it. 9
yeah, they
days.
died of exhaustion.
Yeah,
but
they either died or like went mentally insane after
Yeah.
like 6 days.
That was, I think that was like Russia or something.
Wow.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
I mean,
That's a whole
dude,
nother
thinking
thing.
about that, that makes me think of like a Twilight Zone episode where this guy was training to go into space, and the simulation that he was in was just like this very confined space, and all he can, because that was the thing, like going up into space in that
Yeah.
time, you didn't really have like a window to look out of or anything like that. You were just in this very small space, and you had like a clock and
Yeah.
your comms and your communications and everything like that. But anyway, the episode starts off, and this guy's just in this town, like by himself, and it gets super trippy. But the thing is that he's just been in that little space for so long
He's
that he's
hallucinating.
tripping
Yeah.
He's
out,
losing his
and
mind.
yeah, he's losing his mind,
That's
full on.
crazy.
But yeah, what were we saying?
I don't know.
Oh,
What were we
the
talking
experiment with the kids
Oh,
that
yeah,
were running
yeah.
a jail. That what they were
Yeah.
doing was running like a mock jail, and they gave half the kids were security guards, and the other half the kids were prisoners.
Mm.
and after like day 2,
The security guards had gone off the walls and were
Yeah.
making these people do all sorts of things and abusing the crap out of their power.
Have you heard
And,
about that
yeah.
little commune in Seattle,
no,
Chaz? Have you guys not heard about that?
I
No.
don't think so. No.
All right, these protesters took over like 6 blocks and a police precinct and
Okay.
shut everything down, and it's right now.
Somebody was
Wow.
just I think it was
Okay.
Julian. I think Julian was just talking to me about
The
that.
first week there was already a case of police brutality. Like they have
within the commune.
Yes.
Within the commune.
Yes. And they
Wow.
like they killed somebody already.
What the fuck?
Wow.
You know, it was supposed to be like peaceful. They
I
were
didn't
like,
know
"No,
about
we're
that.
starting our own like block. Like it's going to be real like
And yeah, it was
Yeah.
basically just like a sit down protest, like they're not leaving
no,
type
like,
deal.
like I don't want to call it a festival, but
So they were having fun, is what you're telling me, though.
yeah,
They
just,
were basically like, "Yo,
vibing,
we're gonna park up on these like 6 blocks."
but they like
and we're just
blocked
gonna-
off all the roads.
yeah,
They took down shut down a police precinct, and like there's no cops will not go there now. They told
How did
everyone.
they overrun that?
I don't know. They just did.
It's Seattle.
the
Still
homeless-
in when they weren't there.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, dude, the homeless people in LA have damn near done that with like Skid Row.
Oh yeah, and then also in Seattle, there's like a ton of homeless people like taking that over too, just like
Okay.
how San Francisco is.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
like 100,000 homeless people
a
that
lot of
just
homeless people.
have a tent city or whatever in
Mhm,
San
mhm.
Francisco. I've heard. I haven't seen.
Yeah, well,
but-
it's dude, the like, there's definitely tents all over the place. Like,
Yeah.
and you'll see like, I take this one exit to Berkeley every day, and that patch of, the patch of grass like where the on ramp for the interstate is, just that like
Okay.
triangle.
Yeah.
Dude, that is
just a guy.
tents. That is just
Oh,
nothing
like-
but
oh,
tents.
yeah, yeah.
Like, and that's where
They just
uh,
live.
They just set up right there, and it's not going anywhere.
How-
But
let
that's
me-
definitely a thing
let
in
me
LA
ask you
too.
guys this: dude, the homelessness like crisis is such a complex issue.
It is,
How
it's
do you
odd.
solve that?
Well, who are we talking to the
It's
other
like- it's
day
a
when they were
mental
talking about how they
thing.
make it to
Yeah.
where it's people honestly want to be more homeless?
Yeah.
Because
We were talking about that with Dad.
yeah, my dad was saying that like these, long story short, these people get money from this homeless couple. They get money from the government, right?
Like
And
the
the-
Social Security or disability or something.
But the thing is like, okay, so there's a list of things you have to check off, and it's like if you have a tent, then that
It
counts
as a dwelling.
a dwelling. So then you get less money from the government. If you have
A cell phone.
a phone of any kind,
Yeah.
that's less money you get from the government. If you have a cooking top of any kind, you could have like a
even-
Coleman
yeah.
camping grill.
And how do
and
they know
that's a
though?
way you can cook food?
Yeah.
Well, that's just the thing is like checking it off.
Okay. I see.
But if you check that off, like you have an actual way to cook food, it's less money from the
yeah,
government.
I
So
see
like,
what you're saying.
it's like they're influencing or like wanting people to be, or in
Almost
that
encouraging.
in that case, yeah, it's
Right.
like kind of encouraging you to be more and more homeless, like to have less, then you'll get more money. And then they were saying that's like, you know, you get damn near enough money a week to eat at a fast food place every day and
That's it.
buy some like
Get
little
some crack.
toiletries
Buy some
or
crack.
some crack or whatever you're into, man. Like,
No, I mean for real though. That's all right. That's what I was saying though. Is like the homelessness crisis, epidemic, whatever it's called. It has a lot to do with like drug addiction and mental.
yeah, and mental health issues. Yeah,
How do you like address that? Like, yeah, that's such a
defund the
so-
police and put more money into social workers.
No, for sure. We could take some money away from the military. We could.
Yeah, that's for sure.
No,
I
dude,
feel-
I'm all for bringing some motherfucking troops home.
right.
God damn, bro.
Right? What do we need? What
Why
are we
do
out
we
there
even, Yeah,
for?
why do we even have
What do we even
any
fight?
Sorry if I'm ignorant, but what are we out there for, bro? Like,
We have a base in damn near every country but China and North Korea
yeah,
and Russia, and yeah, like we just have a base. Mylina's friend lives in Germany. Her husband's in the army, and they're just. Bro, we ain't fighting.
Yeah, they're just living
you're
there.
just stationed there. You're just living there.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Bring,
Yeah, well, yeah,
Wow.
that's what I'm saying. What are you
Come
doing there?
bro, come home. Like,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
good.
I mean, they might be enjoying it, to be honest. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
no,
that's
I mean,
that's vacate or not vacation,
it
but you're
kinda-
living in a whole other part of the
Yeah,
world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
but at
sure.
the same
It's
time,
on
like,
the military's money.
yeah, what are we spending? Why are we spending that money
they're
on
paying.
that?
They're paying for like, he gets paid. That's his job.
Right.
Yeah. No,
Just to
and
be
we
there.
pay. It's tax money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How he gets paid.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know. Common Core is bullshit.
What do you mean by Common Core?
The teaching.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not every.
that shit's
not
dumb.
every student learn. We don't all learn
learn
the
that
same.
way. Nah.
We
Yeah.
don't all learn the same. And
Have you
Man,
seen
some
that thing
people
where
just
it's like,
can't take tests.
yes,
It's
Dude.
just such a thing for most people. It's
school,
like tests is just
school. Yeah.
hard.
have you seen that? It's like a really very small child's imagery, but it's like the test is to climb a tree.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and so like we've got, because people are all different, so we've got like a giraffe, a rhino, a goldfish,
Yeah.
And a monkey.
and a monkey.
Yeah. The
It's
monkey's
like-
gonna get it
the
real quick.
monkey
yeah.
climbs
Yeah.
that thing and no problem, but this goldfish is not doing anything.
So
Like-
weird.
Yeah.
like what? And so I don't know. that
That's a
just-
good. That's a good way to describe it.
Like everybody's different. Everybody learns
Yeah.
in different ways, and even if the test is the same, we should be learning different ways to do it.
to get to that point.
Yeah.
To get to that point where you can just be like, it's C. I
Yeah.
know it's C.
Or you know,
Right.
maybe some people might do a lot better taking a test in a different format, like a different way, not
Yeah.
just some Scantron where you fill in a bubble. Like,
Yeah.
Right. Well, I
you know,
know.
what if a
Like-
teacher was literally like reading the question?
Well, see, but that's
and
what a lot of kids
you
went
had
to
your
go
Scantron
do.
right now?
Like when you would take a test in high school, some kids would leave the room, and that's what they would go do. Is a teacher would read the
Help
thing.
them work it through.
Well,
like-
yeah, but
like-
not even that. Like they'd
Oh,
really just
okay.
read it to them. They'd just read them the question and then read them their
Yeah.
answers, like their options, and then repeat it.
Yeah, and then some people just learn better that way, or like, you know, that jogs their mental imagery again, and then they remember the answer to the problem.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, like, yeah, me personally, like, I get like so distracted that if the question was like a paragraph,
Mm.
I'm gonna read that first sentence like 4 times because that's just how I am. Like, I'm a slow reader.
I'm super weird, bro. I used to go when I would get my test. I would literally go to the very back, and I always took my test backwards.
Backwards.
I don't know why, but
That was the thing that they taught us, or a
Always
couple
did.
teachers taught me, was like read, not take it backwards, but read the entire test first.
yeah.
See, like, check out every. I think it
'Cause
was Coach Alley gave us
Some
this
of the
test one
questions
time.
will have answers to other questions in
Exactly.
the question.
I know what
Exactly.
you're talking
Yeah.
about. That piece
Yeah.
of paper.
Yeah,
where
so like it was like
yeah.
a 10 question little quiz at the beginning of the
Yeah,
year,
this is classic.
and He just handed it to everybody. Didn't give anybody instructions. He was like, all right, now start.
Go.
The very it was completely normal, but the last question was, do not answer any of these questions.
And the first instruction is read all the instructions.
Yeah, read all the.
Yeah, so just like,
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
assess your
Yeah,
situation.
and then like the one that I took in elementary school, there was like questions that made you like say stuff out loud, so you could like tell who was really doing it, and like
Yes, like
Yeah.
clap 3 times.
yeah, or like if you're the
yeah.
first to get to this question, say I am the first, and then like kids would, even though they were the second, would still say it.
I am the first.
So we're at a whole hour.
We're at an hour
Dude,
already.
it blows by, dude.
Wow.
It blows by.
What else do you guys want to talk about? I appreciate my California kids coming.
I want
Yeah.
to talk about random things, dude.
Random
I want to talk
things?
about like completely like random topics. Katie, random topic, go.
Legos or Lincoln Logs?
Dude, Lincoln
Legos.
Logs. Lincoln
Legos,
Logs.
bro.
Logs.
You
Bro.
are crazy.
Legos all day, man.
Dude, I always fucked with Lincoln Logs more
Yeah, I
than
never knew how to.
Legos.
When I would build Legos, I had to like follow the instructions. When I would build
No,
Lincoln
you don't have
Logs,
to
I
do
could go
that.
crazy.
Yeah,
and just
dude. I used to
do
spaz on some
random
Lincoln
cabins
Logs.
and things.
No, you don't have to follow directions.
Nike or Adidas?
Neither. New Balances.
Nah, I'm with Nike. I'm with Nike on
Yeah.
that one. I like their assortment of clothing better than Adidas.
I mean, if it comes to shoes, I don't know actually. Probably just.
I mean, yeah,
probably
when it
just
comes to
some Nikes,
shoes,
man. I don't.
I'm still picking Nike over Adidas.
I do have one pair of Adidas. I have those Pharrells that I got from
Oh yeah,
Marshalls.
those are clean.
The white ones.
Yeah. But also, there's so many different clothing brands I'd rather wear than Nike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite clothing brand right now?
Dude, I really fuck with Clearweather. Shout outs to Fat Caps for introducing me to Clearweather. I really like their shoes. Their stuff is like really high quality, and it's like a local or a small owned.
Where do y'all shop
brand.
out there?
Online.
I mean, I know.
Yeah, dude.
shit
Sabrina
is
does a lot
weird.
of stuff online.
Yeah. I also just have not shopped for myself in very long.
I
Dude,
don't
long
really
time.
either.
I haven't either, and it's really making me sad because I would really like to like up my clothing game once again. I don't know.
I've been
That
getting
sounded
like
head ass,
artist
but-
merch lately.
Yeah,
Like, I got some David Dobrik merch.
you got the 4-year Crybaby merch.
Yeah, I got
Travis
a Travis
Scott.
Scott shirt. I don't know. I just been like, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like a new. It's
New
not a
wave?
new thing because people been doing merch.
Right.
But I feel like people
Yeah,
are.
all my
Having
merch
a
is
wardrobe made up of,
Yeah,
of merch.
It's like, oh, you got those Kanye shorts,
yeah.
yeah.
and they only came out once. Or,
Yeah.
You know, they might
Um,
not be like the most quality. I don't know. Kanye makes quality clothes, but when it comes to like some random YouTuber you like, you'd be like, oh no, it's just a Hanes shirt. But
Yeah, with
it's-
some shit printed on
it's,
it.
yeah.
I mean, dude, yeah, all my merch that I've ever like artist tees and stuff like that have always been from like me going to the actual
the
shows.
concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still wear my like Killers t-shirt that I got when I was like 11. Somehow it fits, man. I
When you were
don't-
11?
Dude,
He
yeah, that was
a
my
little
first.
older than that.
That was my
You need-
first concert.
You need to put that in like a shadow
11
box.
years old.
You need to
I thought
like
you were,
frame
like, in
that.
middle school.
Ah, dude.
I swear you were.
Maybe I was 12,
You need to frame that shirt.
but it was like the beginning of 7th grade. So, all right, maybe I
Put in
was
a shadow
12
box.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, go
Yeah.
ahead and just frame it.
in like a shadow box. I
Yeah.
want, I don't know, turn them all into like a blanket or some shit.
Where that?
I've got like a Metallica t-shirt. What other bullshit? Oh, my Lil Wayne
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
I have a Jimmy Buffett shirt. That was the first concert I ever went to.
Really?
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett.
Hype. Sabrina's first concert was
Lil Wayne
Was-
in Atlanta.
yeah,
Wow.
Lil
Two-
Wayne
like
in
3
Atlanta.
rows back.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I
It
was
was-
like, I was literally probably like 11,
Uh huh.
but I knew the words.
Yeah.
That was
I was-
Monte's too. I took him. We took Monte. But
Yeah, mine was Jimmy Buffett.
dude, it was
Bridgestone.
those
A
people that sing
Bridgestone.
"Fly Like Far East Movement" opening for Kelly Rowland.
Fly like a
Yeah.
G6.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Far East Movement open for Kelly Rowland, opening for Rick Ross and Maybach Music.
So Meek Mill was there.
Yes,
Yeah.
opening for Lil Wayne
Lil
and
Wayne.
Young Money.
I mean, we got there, and then
That's
maybe
a whole
like
festival.
4 hours later, Lil Wayne came on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, dude.
I thought all concerts were gonna be like that. And then my second concert was like Katy Perry at Bridgestone, and I was like, oh, I've only been here for like an hour, and it's almost over.
It's
Yeah.
all right. Well, we're wrapping it
Okay.
up. Yep. Katy Perry. Is that what you're laughing at?
I used to love Katy
Sabrina
Perry.
at a Katy Perry concert.
Look, this
That
girl,
is-
this girl made a song about kissing other girls and
Oh,
liking
no.
it, and I was down.
She was like,
I
"Yo,
was like, okay,
tickets,
yeah,
tickets,
yeah,
tickets."
I like
need
Katy
this
Perry.
now.
I
Yeah.
like Katy Perry.
I still like Katy Perry.
Dude, I mean, I went to a Kesha concert.
Oh, I bet that
You
was
didn't
fire.
stay for Kesha.
I did
though.
not stay for. All right, so yeah, this guy wanted to go to see LMFAO, and I don't know, it was free. He asked me to go, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'll go, bro, sure. And then so yeah, we saw LMFAO open up for Kesha, and then Kesha came out, and she had like 1 or 2 songs, and then she pulled out this big ass glitter gun,
And blasted everybody.
blasted that shit into the crowd, and my friend looks at me and he goes, "You want to go?" And I
A
was like,
glitter
"Yeah,
gun?
I'm down. Let's leave." I hate glitter. It's terrible.
Strong opinions.
Strong opinion,
Yeah,
dude.
dude,
Strong
chill.
opinion. If we're at a festival or anything and you see me, don't you dare come up with me.
I remember
all that glitter.
Bro, I remember one year, bro. I was covered in it. I was like, I was in a different planet, and I was covered in it. I got and like,
I
dude,
was covered in glitter.
like I just
Literally
remember like
shining.
I remember like an hour later, I was like, dude, like my whole right shoulder was just gold glitter. I was like, did I just like bump into someone? Like,
That's probably exactly
Like,
what
dude,
That's all that happened.
like
probably.
my whole arm was gold, and I was like, I didn't even know when it happened. I was just walking around with just a golden right shoulder for I don't even know
Yeah,
how
who
long.
knows how long.
I just remember some girl like looked at me, and she had a backpack, and she like opens it up, and I shit you not, dude, this backpack was just full of glitter. It's just a like literal bag of glitter.
That was her
I-
essential.
Yeah, dude. I looked at her and I said, "Don't," and she said, and just threw it in the air, dude.
Just,
And I had dreads
grabbed a
and-
handful,
dude,
or-
yeah, like a big handful, and just threw it in the air. And I was
Oh
like,
my
dude,
God.
I had glitter in my hair for like 2 years. Shit did not come out.
Oh my god. How do you acquire that much glitter?
I have no idea. Amazon,
Yeah, fuck.
Sam's Club,
Dude, I was talking to my
Light and Bolt.
my family yesterday, bro. Amazon, first of all, has everything.
anything you need.
Everything.
Everything that you can dream of.
I bought a lawnmower from
stuff
them
that
the other day.
Walmart doesn't have, like little trinkets and stuff, and it's also cheaper. Everything is cheaper on
And
And
you
it's
Amazon,
can-
brought to you.
You can type it in.
and it's brought to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also like you don't have to go through the hassle of like going to this place and searching
Yeah.
for it. You just type it in.
and it may not even be
You
there.
pick
Yeah.
the exact thing you want. Click
You're like,
it.
oh, I want that.
And it's at your house in 3 to 5
Yeah.
business days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
boom.
personally don't like doing that. I like the experience of going.
I do too, but it,
getting the
like,
stuff.
all right, for example, I got this. It's like an ice tray, but it makes a ball for like whiskey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I went to the liquor store the other day, and I was like, maybe they'll have some. Maybe they'll have that. And I was like, I found the whiskey glasses. I was like, okay, cool. But they had nothing like that. So I went on Amazon. I paid $3.
Yeah.
And there
Like,
it is.
I was like, oh, here we go. It makes
Yeah,
four
exactly what I want.
four ice balls. There we go.
That's exactly what I wanted.
It'll be
It
here in a
was
few days.
Hassle free.
Yeah.
Took no time at all.
I spent more time looking for it at the liquor store than I actually did on Amazon.
buying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Would you rather own a zebra or a giraffe?
Giraffe.
Dude, zebras are my
Zebra.
favorite land animal.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
You said zebra as well.
Dude, it's a fucking...
Dude, zebras are mean.
Do you think they're white with black stripes or black with white stripes?
That's a good question. I'm thinking that they're white with black stripes.
It's
That's
low-key
what
I
my
always
gut
thought too.
tells me.
Yeah.
That's
have you
what
ever
my
heard?
gut
Have you ever heard
says.
the noise that zebras make?
No, I
It's
don't think-
atrocious.
I don't think so.
It's really kind of scary.
It's not like a horse.
Mm.
No,
I don't
it's
know.
Not a, it's no,
yeah,
there's
because
no
zebras
name,
apparently
actually.
aren't horses.
What?
They're apparently
Nah.
like this.
They're
Yeah,
dogs?
this
They're not
whole other
related.
thing.
Yeah, the
Not just
canines.
wild horses.
Yeah, no, they're not considered like to be in the horse family.
Equestrian.
Equestrian. Yeah.
family.
Dude,
Yeah.
what the fuck is a bear?
A bear.
I think
Hold on,
it's
no.
some
Like,
sort
can
of
we
dog.
really just think about that? Like, what the fuck is a
A
bear?
bear? Dude, I want to say it's some sort of like.
I feel like it's its own little family because
A
like
huge
Yeah,
rodent?
they
there are
have
so
their
many
own
other
family.
things that are like bears.
Koalas.
Like raccoons
Koala
are kind of
bears.
like
Okay,
bears.
okay.
Koala bears are not actually bears.
They're not.
Oh.
They're,
They're
marsupials.
Yes.
Like a kangaroo.
Did you guys know that a kangaroo has 3 vaginas?
Whoa,
Damn.
what?
So
I'm
they can
sorry.
just pop, pop, pop. just
Dude,
babies.
and apparently, like...
But do they have like? Can they grow 3 babies at one time?
That's what I'm
I don't-
saying. Can they
dude,
just be like, doo, doo,
So
doo,
they
doo.
have
Yeah.
like a certain like a large
Bop, bop,
number.
bop. As
It's
soon
not-
as the first one's out, we reload.
We
Let's go.
reload. But no, okay, so get this. Kangaroos aren't born like
They're
large.
hatched? Oh, sorry.
No. They're not platypus.
You said hatched?
They
But
aren't born.
they're not born like large or like with fur or anything. They're actually born and they're like the size of like a
What? Like an embryo.
Dude, yeah,
Basically.
they're like this big, right?
Whoa,
they're like
what?
little bitty, and they
Bro.
crawl out, and then they go into
The sack.
the sack, and then that's where they actually their
Gro-
body like
Incubate?
grows and incubates to the
Where
size of like a
Did
joey.
you learn this?
Yeah, dude, that's fucking scary, low
Did you
key.
learn this after we saw the weird kangaroo video on Twitter? Or?
Yes.
Dude,
Yes.
he was like,
When
When
it
he
what?
was
show-
in the, when,
no,
when he
when
was
it shows the inside of their pouch.
Oh no, I didn't. I haven't
And
seen that.
'Cause, yeah,
it
it's not
looks
furry,
so
bro.
different.
It's not
It's like
furry.
pink.
It's like skin and yeah,
it's like a,
pink.
it's like
naked
a
mole rat.
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like a
it's like a
dog's
naked-
stomach.
yes.
Yeah.
But there's also a nipple in there where
Just
they can
one.
Just one?
where they can like feed. Yeah.
Huh.
Where they can nurse.
Have you seen that picture of that?
So maybe there's no
buff-ass
like
kangaroo?
umbilical cord.
I know what
Nah.
you're talking about.
I don't think so.
So then, yeah.
Tasmanian devils are born like hundreds at a time,
I
and
need
they're
more
born the size of like
information on
a
this.
grain
That's
of
fine.
I knew
rice.
that.
You know, it's an underrated movie, Kangaroo Jack.
Dude,
High
yes.
key.
Underrated, high key, like
That movie's
damn.
hilarious.
This
That
movie
movie
is
is
funny,
so
and
funny.
every time I see that one actor, I always think of Kangaroo Jack.
Oh.
What is his
Anthony
name? He's in-
Anderson.
yes, he's
Yeah.
in The Departed. Yes.
Wait, the black guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anthony Anderson is
He's
in The Departed?
Yeah, bro.
Does
He's
he-
the guy. He's
he's
the
in The
one
Departed?
guy that can help Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, he's the computer guy, right?
Yes.
Oh,
and
that's
he's
right.
like the one guy that can help him.
Yeah.
And dude, if you haven't seen
The
The
Departed?
Departed,
Dude,
The
The
Departed,
Departed.
The
Yeah,
Departed?
yeah, if you haven't
That's
seen
one
The
of my favorite
Departed,
movies for
dude,
real.
it's an amazing movie. But please go watch The Departed.
Have you seen The
Should I
Irishman?
spoil it
Have
for
y'all-
everybody?
Have y'all seen The Irishman?
No.
I'm not.
No.
Dude,
I
I tried
haven't
to
yet.
watch it and fell asleep.
Yeah, my brother told me the same thing. It's literally like 4 hours, I
Mhm.
think.
Wow.
It's like
Long.
3.5 hours long. It's a Martin Scorsese
Ah.
made The Departed, and
Mhm.
this is like his new movie. It's a Netflix. It's Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's a Netflix original.
Yeah. Fucking 4 hours long apparently. It's got like Pacino and like De Niro in it, I think.
Yeah. I know De Niro's
I mean,
in
yeah,
it.
just
it's
one of those-
Scorsese, so
it's
he's,
one of those mob gangster movies
Mhm.
Like
apparently.
Goodfellas and
Wow.
Yeah.
all
I
that.
love
Yeah.
Goodfellas, man.
I
What a
mean, yeah,
great movie.
Goodfellas. What a movie. I didn't know
But see,
Nathan
that
had
one's
seen
only like
that.
3 something hours.
Remember, I
instead
made
of-
that
Oh, yeah.
That's
stirring the
easy.
sauce joke. And
Oh yeah, you
you're
didn't
like,
think I got the sauce stirring joke? Like, come on, man.
I don't know. I always assume Nathan doesn't watch scary and mob movies like I do.
Dude, I love mobster movies. A Bronx Tale,
I've never
Great
seen
movie.
that.
Equally good.
great movie.
I've seen Blow.
Blow's a good
I've
movie.
Good
seen
movie.
or not Blow.
If I was
haven't
Johnny Depp
seen
in
Blow.
Blow,
I
I
haven't
would
seen
let it
Blow.
snow.
Blow either.
Fuck.
Mac Miller lyrics,
What's-
dude. Fucking hell.
What's that?
Pee, dude. I fucking pee.
God damn it.
What?
It's another like crack movie, but it's like black people in the hood.
You're thinking of wait. Are you
No,
thinking of
hold up,
American
hold up,
Gangster, or
hold
are you
up.
thinking of
No.
Hustle and Flow, or are you
No.
thinking
Hustle
of
no,
um,
no.
Paid in Full
Paid in Full.
Paid in
That's
Full?
what it is,
Yeah.
with Ace?
Yes.
Great movie.
Yes.
It's a great fucking movie.
Uh,
Dude, I just, man, I knew that Homeboy was not going to be a good person from the jump the moment they added him in there.
Mitch.
Spoiling movies.
No, not Mitch. The other guy.
Money making Mitch.
Money making Mitch.
Money making Mitch. Everybody loves Mitch, man. The other guy, the third guy. What's his name?
I can't remember.
He's like the hothead that like on the motorcycle and he kills Kermit the Frog looking motherfucker. And when Ace literally got shot in the dome
Yeah.
and in the neck or whatever, he's like, yo, just get this man a thermometer, he'll be fine, like that type shit. Don't have those type of people around.
Is that not Mitch?
No. Mitch is the
Hold on.
other main guy. You've got Ace.
Rico.
Sounds like a
Cameron.
Rico, yes.
That's Cameron.
Cameron, yeah.
Fuck.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Shit. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about before we get off?
I got loads of things to talk about, but
I appreciate you guys coming over. I want to come visit you guys sometime.
Do it.
I really
do
want
it.
to.
Do
it.
it.
I got
do
paid
it.
vacation.
Do it.
Like I'm I'm prepared. I just got to do it.
Like I
Got
said,
a guest
man.
room.
Yep,
Cool.
we got a guest room.
Got a blow up mattress. It's real
Yep.
nice.
Cool.
Yep. But also just, take an extended weekend or something.
Yeah, man.
That's all it takes is like 4 days
Yeah.
to come just
That's
get a
what
little vibe right quick.
Because, like, I took off the days for Bonnaroo. That's also her birthday weekend, my
Yeah.
Lena's birthday weekend. And I'm still going to take them. It's
Yeah,
in
yeah.
September, but, like, I haven't really figured out what I'm
What to
going to do
do.
yet.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know.
Come on.
Come
We'll
on.
see.
Come on
over.
down, bro.
Go.
What do you got? What do you have? Thursday through like Monday or
I
Wednesday
have
through Monday?
Wednesday through Monday, yeah.
That's solid.
So,
that's an ample amount of time.
Yeah. Because her friend Brandy is also in Arizona too, so that's
You guys could make
a drive.
a drive.
Yeah.
You could
That's like what, 8-hour drive?
From-
Like say we
from
went
where
to
from
say we
Phoenix, Arizona
to
Southern
California.
California.
I mean,
Nah,
that's
it's
gonna be
probably
like a
good-
12-hour drive.
Yeah,
but
it's
I'm,
probably
I'm
gonna be
talking
a
about
fatter drive.
let's
'Cause
just
I mean,
say
like from
straight to south.
Straight to LA or something. Yeah,
Like,
it's probably. I
yeah.
think you're probably looking at like 8 hours, less.
yeah, because that's how like Nevada is for us. Because Nevada's like right by.
Yeah,
us
if you
like
go to
that.
Vegas, it's only like a 7-hour drive to us.
It's like 10 hours. I remember because I was gonna do it to visit. I have a friend that lives in Vegas, so I was gonna do it. It's like 10
Okay, yeah.
to Vegas though.
Yeah, to
to,
actual
to
Vegas.
From
yeah.
From our
Fairfield.
house.
From our house to Vegas is about 10 hours because I have a friend that lives out there.
In Vegas.
In Vegas, yeah, she works at a casino. Shout out Nicole if she's watching this by chance. I'm gonna make her watch it now.
Corbin, I appreciate you coming back over, bro.
For sure.
I hope.
Anytime.
Thank you for coming over, man. I'm glad you got to see my new spot.
The whole spot.
The spot.
The spot.
Nice spot.
So yeah, guys, taking away from this podcast, educate yourself.
Yep.
Watch The Departed.
Don't be afraid to be a part of the conversation just because
Yeah.
you're not
Don't.
super educated.
Yeah.
Get
Yep.
more educated.
Try and learn.
Don't
Try
stop
and
asking
learn.
people things you can Google.
Yeah.
Wait,
No, I mean,
oh,
like, not always, but like, I feel like I've seen so many people just asking like dumb little questions that they can
Yeah.
Google in 10 seconds, and
yeah, you can easily Google.
Like
Yeah.
like historical facts.
like stuff like
Like,
that.
When Obama was president, or like what happened in 2009.
How long the
and-
Confederacy lasted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how long the Confederacy
Yeah.
lasted.
What
Well,
the
Yeah.
police budget is for
Yeah,
whatever.
that.
Like
Social
dude.
media has information, but there's more.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
the whole
also just
computer on our
take some time
phone.
and Google it, and
Yeah.
don't just use the first
Yeah.
place you see either.
Yeah.
Like look at multiple places before you.
Yeah, and like look up different books and try to find different.
Also don't be scared
things.
to watch other media that's like the other side. Does that
Okay,
make
yeah.
sense what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
go
It's
like,
the same thing as like listening to
go watch Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
he's a dick, but like
I
go
feel like once
check
you
him
have-
out. Go check him out.
Sometimes when you have a better grasp on their perspective, it's easier to get them to try to
Yeah.
see differently.
Like go watch Don Lemon on CNN, but also go watch Ben Shapiro. And then like Don Lemon's not always right. CNN's not always right.
No.
Yeah.
Okay? But they have an agenda they're pushing. Ben Shapiro's not always right. He's on the complete opposite side.
Mhm.
He's got a thing he's trying to say as well. You just got to find your truth. The truth, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's only one.
Truth.
The truth has no side.
Yeah. True. True statement. It's a true statement.
Um,
And if you think there's another side to that,
I don't know what to say, man. There's not.
There's not. There's not. The truth is not. What did you just say? What was the sentence?
The truth has no side.
The truth has no side. It doesn't. Always educate yourself. Learn new things every day. It's apparently zebras over giraffes, even though.
I pick giraffes.
Okay, so it's even then, because I'd rather have a giraffe
Yeah.
than. What is a giraffe?
A horse? I don't know.
A horse.
A horse with a big ass neck.
Weird.
Have you ever seen the
little-
way that giraffes fight?
Yes.
They
yeah.
just sling their neck into each other.
What's good?
What's good, bro? Yeah, they don't even use those little horn things.
Yeah.
Did you used to think that they did?
No, not. I didn't know that. I didn't know giraffes fought at all. I didn't know that was
I
a
thought they
thing.
were peaceful,
Oh,
peaceful people.
yeah, I thought they were just peaceful, but no, they be boxing, dude, full on. Back to what? Sorry to cut back at the
Go
end of
ahead.
this,
This is
but
just the closeout.
yeah, I said that
Go ahead.
zebras are mean, dude. They are. Look that up. Zebras are mean. Also, zebras be killing other female zebras if they have like a baby, and
it's not his.
it's not his.
Oh,
he will drown that baby
Oh God.
and kill it, and then immediately implant another baby into
Jesus.
that female
Go rape
zebra.
another zebra?
Yes.
My God.
Yes.
Yeah, zebras and dolphins.
Zebras and dolphins.
Real fucked up.
Yeah,
apparently.
fucked up.
Okay. Corbin,
Sharks have two penises.
Corbin,
Bro.
please say something so Nathan
Yeah,
stops
Corbin's-
talking.
Looking at information.
Yeah, dude, I'm just like I'm traveling. I'm on the Millennium Falcon right now. Just light speed.
Light speed, full on.
Episode 54.
Episode 54.
Thank you,
Stay
Corbin.
safe.
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Sabrina.
Thank you,
you.
Austin Brennan or Brennan Austin Timberlake. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being you. You can edit out that one part where I said your name wrong at
No
first.
edits.
No
Yeah,
edits.
and I was about to say,
I don't
even though you
edit.
don't edit these.
I don't edit anything, man. It's raw.
I'm
It's
like,
a
hey, bro,
raw-
take that out. He's like, nah.
Nah.
I ain't taking that out.
If you sound like a
You
dumbass.
said- yup.
You sound
Oh,
like
well.
a dumbass. What's up?
Never.
No.
No.
Thank you guys for watching episode 54.
Stay safe. I love you guys.